everyone. Hybrid here. And today we are doing the first episode of the podcast Review Adventures. As you can see, different logo right there. This was done by a friend of mine named Dylan. But yeah, welcome to Review Adventures, the first podcast of the next 13 weeks. That's right. 13 episodes, maybe 14. I'm trying to see if I want to do a holiday special episode. But other than that, yes, let's see, we review video games, films, TV shows, music, and books. So we're not just talking about recent years either. We're talking about different eras, these subjects of reviews. If you want me to review any video game, film, TV series, and or music, singers, bands, books, you can find me on, let's see if I can, would it be that? It would be in, there we go. Yeah, so as you can see, my Twitter is right here at the bottom under the stream spell. Capital J, capital L, Y, N, N, E, capital B, R, O, W, N, 01. Hey, Savage, how are you doing, man? How's your day been? Well, so far, it's noon here. But yeah, I'm hoping you're having a good day. Okay, so our first review, our two reviews this week are video game and film. We're going to start with film, and the film we are reviewing today is True Lies, which is a 1994 film directed by James Cameron. So, doing good, not looking forward to work tonight. Yeah. Work is, not, well, I don't know, I wouldn't know because I'm on disability, but that's the one thing I miss is working, but, yeah, I'm sorry you're not looking forward to working tonight. Okay, let's see. Now, I've never been a big Arnold fan. Arnold, loved him as a Terminator, but my personal favorite film with him in this role is that of Agent Harry Tasker. And we meet Harry. You think, okay, he's a spy, blah blah blah, and then he comes home and he's just a boring salesman to his wife and teenage daughter. The film is directed and written by James Cameron. Terminator, The Abyss, Titanic. Harry's wife, Helen, portrayed by one of my favorites, Jamie Lee Curtis, thinks she's helping a spy named Simon, who was played by Bill Paxton. Awesome actor, miss him. He's a great actor. And with his latest mission, but in fact he's a car salesman who uses a fake story to land chicks, but Ellen really, really believes he's a real spy. That's the funny part. So it goes on from there. So Harry and his colleague Gibson make a plan to get back at Simon while Helen is with him. Now you're asking, where the hell is the action? The action happens, calm down. There's car chases while guns are firing. There's a lot of screaming, mainly come from Helen. Poor Helen. Explosions, great acting, great comedic moments, and even a surprise romance moment that gets ruined thanks to the Emmys who show up. But to be honest, it wasn't a romantic when she slammed a glass vase on the side of Harry's head. Actually, his idea to woo Ellen is actually kind of dumb either. It's the same, but it does lead to a very interesting dance scene, if you know what I mean. If you haven't seen the film, you have to watch it. It's a great film. But yeah, don't worry, you'll understand why when you watch. If I explained it, it would ruin the film. Um, Jamie Lee Curtis even said in an interview that there are only 4 films that she really enjoyed making, and those films were A Fish Called Wanda, True Lies, Freaky Friday, and Knives Out, which is another film I will review eventually. Why am I focusing on Jamie Lee Curtis for? Because she made the movie for me. For me, it's like, in my opinion, but also stole the show. Bill Paxton's performance was amazing. You felt Harry's hate for the guy, but then you felt sorry for the guy. Again, to watch, if you wanna, you have to watch it. It's a worthy watch with action, romance, comedy, cheesy lines, and corniness that just makes this film more enjoyable. So you want to watch? If you ever want to watch films, just sit back, not think, and just have fun and cheering Harry on to save the city and family from the enemies, then watch the film and get the popcorn ready. I would rate this film about a 7.5, so out of 10, so that's 75% score. So it's good, but there's definitely, you're like, oh, really? We're doing that? But other than that, it's actually quite enjoyable. Oh my god, Queen! Oh my god, Queen! My Queen! I can't kneel with my bad knees, so I'm just like, bow out of respect. How are you, Queen? I'm doing well. This is the start of a new podcast thing I will do weekly, called Review Adventures. If like Savage or Queen have any suggestion for video games, film, TV shows, music, or even books for me to review, let me know in the comments, in the chat, or like I said, you can find me on Twitter. That the reason I'm not back in the big screen is because I want people to be able to see the. Oh, oh. Let's see, what can I do? Oh, whatever. Anyway, fun times. Yeah. Yeah, the reason I made it a noon thing was because to, I wanted to just, like, I think it would make a awesome, like, podcast for lunchtime, you know? At lunchtime, you're having a hard day, you can suddenly, oh, um, suddenly it's like, oh, wait, a podcast is on. We can distract my mind from the shitty day I'm having, you know? But yeah, that was the idea. Oh, I tried to get into Game of Thrones. I couldn't. I think I could get in. I think I could get into House of Dragons though. I do believe that. Like House of Dragons, I honestly believe I could get into it. It's just we lost access to Crave recently, so I have no way of watching it. That's the thing, and I don't feel like spending. I don't have the money right now to pay for a new subscription for a bit, so House of Dragons will definitely make it. I'm thinking maybe we'll see after Halloween, so in November we'll see about watching House of Dragons. So I will definitely like I want to get into House of Dragons. That's for sure. Definitely House of Dragons need to. Okay. But yeah. What's a good action film that everyone like Savage or Queen, like if you're in here still, what's a good action film or a good action comedy film that you love? That I don't know. Oh, Sandman. I've heard of that. I heard it's really good as well. Maybe I will give it a good watch this week. This week. I can't be the weekend because I'm gonna be busy. But I'll definitely make time. Where is it? Where can I watch Sandman? Is it on Netflix? Thought it was on Netflix. Hmm. What else? There's also, I think Netflix. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I wasn't sure, honestly. But yeah. What else? Netflix. Okay, so Sandman. Uh, Blue's Clues. Oh man, that brings me back. Yeah, that definitely brings me back. So yeah, believe me. I mean, I don't understand it personally, but I have my best friend has two kids, and believe me, she. There's been days when I come over, we watch Dominion 3 times in a day, and then Moana twice on the same day. So 5 films, only 2 films technically, but watch 5 times in total. Ooh, okay. So actually, that's interesting. At least now shows are more. They have more content to give, and I like that. Uh, there is a kids show I am reviewing, Queen. It's called Steven Universe. I don't know which episode it is, but eventually Steven Universe review will happen. I don't know if you even know that show. It's a good kids show, actually. It's also popular with adults and young adults, especially because that show really opens like your mind to have an open mind. Ah, yeah. I know it seems like why am I watching in a? I don't know why you're saying ah for, but yeah, True Lies is amazing. Like I said, 75% score. That's it's fun, but like it's super cheesy. I don't know. Let me think another action film that I've seen that has a great comedic moment. I don't know. I think a lot of Arnold's films, action films during the 80s and 90s, is like they're all like cheesy, corny comedy. Well, not comedic moments. You know, action pack. So, well, I mean that's his style. So, um, I think it's Kindergarten Cop is another good one. I have to admit, I love Kindergarten Cop. But the first time I watched it, the only reason I watched it is because I love ferrets. As I used to have a ferret as a pet, so you know. Oh, his name is Josh. Oh, that's interesting for Blue's Clues. Oh, jeez. I thought it was just Steve. I mean, I know it was like what three Steves. Yeah, I had a ferret. His name was Spike. He would steal all my Subway cookies and not eat them. He would just put them in the stash of hiding, like all ferrets do, and just lay literally on the cookies like their bed. That and he knew how to dry. You know how? Okay, Queen, you have to remember this. 90s vacuums, heavy as heck, right? So imagine a ferret pulling a 90s vacuum. Not the hose, not where the sucker is, but the actual, like, machine itself. Like, just grab it and drag it across the room. And you're just like, okay, no, you're gonna break your teeth by doing that. Yeah, but I love Spike. I'm pretty sure he passed away by now. We gave him to a lady who had Ferris, and she made a room dedicated only to Ferris with all the toys, the tunnels. So he went to literally a better place, but he was still alive. And yeah, it was just, I miss having a friend of mine has two ferrets as pets, and whenever I visit, I have to see them. Schnitzel and Malfoy. But Malfoy's getting the age though. But still, they're still good, healthy ferrets. Though Schnitzel is a little rebel. But yeah, what else? Yeah, Kindergarten Cop. I watched that just for the ferret. Yeah, because they're in the same family as skunk, so they have a musty like odor, which I got used to and I actually like. Believe it or not, like it doesn't bug me. I'm not gonna say, "Oh, I love that." Like, no, it's more like, yeah, that's a familiar smell. Yeah, it's like nostalgic for me instead of. Ugh. Yeah, exactly. Oh no, thanks. Yeah, I had to give every time I gave Spike a bath. Um, he would uh try to get to the litter box of the cat so he could roll in it, and you're like, nope, I just give you a bath. You're not effing going back in the litter box. Had to close the bathroom door. Felt bad for the cat because the cat's like, I want to go. I want to go. So yeah, I remember. I think I still have a Polaroid picture of me and him together when I was just a kid. I was maybe 5, no, 6 or 7. Yeah, I was 6 or 7. Had long hair, not the spiky short hair that I have now. But yeah, wonder. I don't. Kindergarten Cop is a good film. I think I would rate Kindergarten Cop higher than True Lies. This got Kindergarten Cop. Yeah, it was somewhat familiar, but you also saw like a softer side of the character, and I kind of liked that softer side. Like, but he was still like teaching the kids discipline, and it was just amazing stuff. Like, couldn't get a like the what was it? Like even with my godsons, they love him, but they're one is always bouncing off the wall. The other one always wants to go outside, which is okay. Oh, okay. See you later. Oh no. Hopefully it's not too bad of a mess. Talk to you later, Queen. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay, someone jumped on Xbox. Anyway, let's move on to our next game. Their next subject is a game. It is Mass Effect Legendary Edition. How long am I streaming? I'm gonna try to stream for an hour. I'm gonna try to see if anyone wants to talk about later action films or, but I would say about 30 to 60 minutes. I don't know. I'm gonna try to stream for an hour though. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, so we talked about True Lies, which is a fun film to watch. Score 75%, my opinion. It's a 75% kind of score film. Next is we have the video. Bye for now, Queen. See you soon. Okay. Okay. So our second review is that of the video game remaster, not remake, but remaster of Mass Effect trilogy. I've played the original 3 about 3-4 years ago, and have loved the franchise ever since. I'm a major fan. Anything I can read about in Mass Effect, can get my hands on. I do it. But yeah, I love the French. What can I expect from this remaster? Well, in the originals, I couldn't get access to certain DLCs. Like, suddenly it's like, oh, this DLC is no longer available for purchase. Crap, okay. But this remaster comes with all 40 DLCs. There were 41, they took one out, but that's okay. Even getting access to missions that I had never played before, which is what surprised me. And I was like, oh, awesome. But yeah, I've played about, like, what, 140 hours on the remaster, but only the first game because I want to play every romance option in the game. Like, literally, I created like 9 characters. I have 9 characters. 8 of them are already on the second Mass Effect 2, and it's just like, oh my god. And I do have some complaint though about the game. There are glitches that I'm like the eyes. Well, it's not a glitch. It's more an editing thing, but the eyes are like like that. Normandy respond, like, it just looks like they're like, I'm a stalker. Like, no, don't do that. But yeah, you like I said, every option, romance option. Again, there's only a couple romance I'm not gonna do. One is Jacob, because someone told me what happens between game 2 and 3, and I was like, nope, no Jacob. I think Jack would be another romance I couldn't do, because it's just not in my personality. I mean, I love Jack, but she can get scary at times. What else? Oh yeah, you choose your... I love the fact you can choose a background of your character, military career, before you design and decide what character will look like. And you can either have male or female Commander Shepard, so yeah, so it's great that they, honestly, I've played a lot of RPG games, but Mass Effect is the only one where it's like, oh, choose your background. I'm like, oh, okay, so I know, like, kind of character I want to build from before the military to, or during the military, before the game starts anyway. And okay, so let's go to the synopsis. Okay, so you are Commander Shepard, the XO second in command of the military ship called the Normandy, which is what I named my PC, by the way. A cutting-edge prototype ship that has a stealth system. You're out taking the ship for a covert pickup on a human colony planet called Eden Prime. The mission bring a rare functioning beacon from an extinct race called the Protheans. Protheans are going to be a major focus in the first 2 games. It does come back, but in the third one, but for something else, but I can't tell but without spoiling. Not doing a good job. Okay, so suddenly you get a feed showing that planet Eden Prime is under attack. So you need to go to get the beacon. After saving a colony from nuke bombs, a crew member gets a little too close to the beacon, causing Shepard to throw the member away from the beacon while you are trapped and receive a message in your brain, which is more in the form of a vision, showing images that makes no sense to you at first, but will become clear as you explore the galaxy and collect more information about Prothean, the Geth, and Saren, and everything. Shepard gets the opportunity to be a Spectre, which is top-notch military branch of the Citadel. Pretty much like Citadel Security has red tape. They have red tape to follow. They have rules, regulations to follow. Spectre don't really have that. They can complete a mission however they please, whether it kills people or not, or whether it's aggressive or not. Renegade or Paragon, and guess what? The council is just like, well, yeah, we don't like it, but we can't stop you. Okay, fine. But yeah, even if this don't approve, yeah, you can even hang up on them, which is fun. Did you call us just to hang up? Yep. Okay. Like I said, there were definitely issues for certain places. Our character look a bit rough, or having a weird and not really fun or challenging missions. And there are some downsides or glitches in the game that appear, but overall it's a great franchise to play. The remaster touches are just breathtaking, by the way, as like it feels like a legit modern present time game. Well, it is. The remaster is, but it's still amazing. I still love the franchise. It doesn't matter how all nine characters that I've made. Yeah, it's a fun game. And there are rumors about Mass Effect becoming a show on Prime from Amazon. So I don't know if that's gonna happen. I mean, I've been hearing that Rings of Power was not that good apparently. So I'm not sure if Amazon's gonna be able to get the rights for Mass Effect to make a show. I mean, I'd love to be part of a Mass Effect show, honestly. Even I have like big ideas in my head, like how I'd make it work and all that, like in detailed. Okay, so let's talk about the first game. I'm just gonna talk about the first game because a lot of people, oh, the first game's kind of, yeah, but it's because it's the perfect stepping stone, the first game, into the story. You're gathering info, you're gathering like things from Geth and just everything across the galaxy, and you learn more about the end of the Protheans versus the Reapers. And then of course second game, that's when everything kicks off, but we're gonna focus. Because you are out in the galaxy trying to find out what's going on, and when you do, it's quite a horrifying revelation. The sequels, though, the first sequel, Mass Effect 2, was more than I could have ever imagined. There's so much to do. And by the way, well, just like any RPG game by BioWare, like Dragon Age, for example, like your decisions affect all the games. So if you're able to save a character, it could affect the game. Especially if it were an important character. You meet so many characters, honestly, that are like have an in-depth story. Like you're either gonna really like them, well, they're okay, or I effing hate them. You're just like, oh jeez. But their personality as well. The third game concludes, but you may not like how it ends. It depends on your choices. I don't know if the remaster. I heard that they just left it to one ending. It's an ending that no one likes, but who knows. And then of course the confirmation that it's happening the fourth Mass Effect 4. Technically it will be 5, but I guess no one wants to count Andromeda. Andromeda wasn't that bad. I will review Andromeda one day, but later in the series, like not this season. But yeah, if you love RPGs, the making your own choice thing, sci-fi adventures, this game is for you. I'm rating this game like 8.5 out of 10, so that's an 85% score, which is, it's still good, but there are like glitches that you're just like, oh, they really should fix that. Like the eye thing. That one I just can't get over because it just looks like they're being creeps every time. Just the human ones. That's, oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Anyway. But yeah. Um, that's it for the reviews today. Um, what I am going to do is next week we have 12 more weeks. Well, technically we have 13 weeks. Today we scratched off episode 1, and we are going to go to week 2 next week. And I can give you a hint on what the subjects are going to be. So let's see. Okay, so we have music and a TV series to review next week. You know what I'm gonna say? The music is an album, Heart Like a Wheel, a 1974 album by Linda Ronstadt. I love Linda Ronstadt. This is a great album. I have to review it, and I did. I listened to the entire thing twice, wrote my honest opinions, chose my top 3 songs that I love from that album. And the TV series is a show called Bitten, which is based on the book by Kelly Armstrong, a Canadian author. I have the book. I love the book. And so started watching the show, and you'll know next week. But yeah, that's the preview for next week. So we have Linda Ronstadt, Hard Like a Wheel album, and then we have the TV series Bitten. So that's something to look forward to. If you have any suggestions, like I said, put them in the comments, or like I said, yeah, here we go. So as you can see, the Twitter, that's my Twitter right there. So there's my Facebook page, which I need to be on more. I try to avoid Facebook as much as possible. You have my YouTube channel, and we have my TikTok, which every day I post during the week, 5 days a week. I post like clips from game sessions that I've played before. So yeah, we'll do that, and hopefully let's do there we go. Anyway, this is where I'm gonna leave off. So oops. I will be live streaming this week because, well, not just because, but I don't have a schedule right now, because every time I've had a schedule, something health-wise or tech issues keep interrupting. So I'm just gonna do at my own pace instead of setting a pace that most of the time I can't keep up with. So I'm going to leave it here, and have a great day, everyone. And Hybrid out.